Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Allie, this is Daisy, and we're going to be doing a full body foam roll flow. This should take roughly around 15 minutes. I am going to do the whole flow with you guys, so we will have a timer and it will ding as we change different body parts as well. So first thing that I do want to discuss with you guys is foam rollers. You can get these anywhere from Walmart to Dick's Sporting Goods, Rogue Fitness online, any kind of place like that. You can just search them. Even Amazon has some, so they are not hard to get. They are very easily accessible. Foam rolling in itself is a version of a self-manifesto release, which essentially means you are giving your body its own massage to alleviate any kind of pain or tension that you might be having. Foam rolling is a really great and beginner-friendly version of self-manifesto release. You can also do stretching, lacrosse ball rolling, massage gunning. Those different versions are also really great versions. It's relatively painless. Sometimes if you are really tight, if you are doing it for recovery purposes, definitely sore muscles. It is going to hurt just a little bit, but it is going to pay off in the long run. I do personally suggest foam rolling at least 3 times a week, if not more. This is just going to help alleviate any kind of muscle soreness, really help with mobility for you, and allow you to have better range of motion overall. Selecting a foam roller for your personal abilities is going to be super important. Now, I have 2 foam rollers here in front of me, as you can see. I'm gonna do a close-up of these foam rollers so you can see what I'm talking about. But this one that is pure black is much softer in texture. Let me come forward. Is much softer in texture. You can see me able to squeeze it and kind of squish those sides in. This foam roller is going to be much lighter in pressure on your muscles. This foam roller, on the other hand, does have some blue speckles in it. Now, they're not always color-coded this way. This is just how mine came. This foam roller is much more dense. Now, I'm gonna do the same visual here, and you can see that it is relatively harder for me to actually squeeze and get any kind of movement out of. This one is going to be more of a hard pressure on your muscles. We do also have these bad boys on the market that I will talk about. This is called a rumble roller. Now, it is the same concept as a foam roller, but as you can see, this does have like spikes and texture on it. This is going to be a very extreme version of foam rolling. These are designed to really get into the knots and portions of your body to really engage that self-manifesto release. So this is something that I suggest waiting until you've started here with the softer, gone to here, and then eventually graduate to here. And this one I personally only use every so often because it is so rigid. But it is all personal preference. Do what works for you. Just my suggestions here. All right, enough talking. We're gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm just gonna use this softer foam roller here. Since I am doing a full body flow, I want something that is going to be comfortable pressure wise for my entire body, but still give me that amount of pressure that is going to cause a release in my muscles. So we are going to start on the calves here. I'm going to start this timer and we will have a 10-second countdown. And in between each body part, we will also have about 5 to 10 seconds in between as I tell you which part we are going to get that set up. So grab your foam roller, let's get ready and let's jump in. Starting on your calves. You are going to want to hold yourself slightly up to give a little bit of pressure in those calves. Now, you can do them one leg at a time, absolutely, but you do not have to. I would suggest doing that if it is more of a targeted, you're very, very sore, doing it one leg at a time. You can do both legs though. All you would do for one leg at a time is just 1 minute each leg. And you're going to roll back and forth just gently, not a super fast speed, not too slow. When you find a knot, you will sit in that spot and hold it until you feel a little bit of that pressure kind of alleviate. I don't have any knots in my calves, so we're just gonna keep rolling. All right, 10-second timer. We are going to move that up to our hamstring, so just above the knee. Now this is going to be the same process. Hold yourself up and roll on those hamstrings. Now I do feel like I have a couple of knots in my hamstrings, so I'm going to hold in this middle position for just a few seconds. All right, and then continue rolling. All right, 10-second timer. Now we are going to go to our glutes. This is going to be an individual leg movement. So I'm gonna start by rolling my left glute. So I'm gonna have my feet down, bring this leg up, and shift my weight to the left side and roll. Center. All right, 10-second timer. We are going to just roll and shift our weight to the right side. We're gonna lift that right foot up just like we did left and put our weight on our right glute. You guys don't have to shift like I'm doing when I move it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm center. You guys can just continue rolling. I just want to make sure I'm center in the frame for you guys. All right, 10-second timer. We are going to move to the low back. So you're going to go between your tailbone and your bra strap here, or where your bra strap would sit. Then you are going to lean on it and shift your weight to one side. We are doing individual sides here for the back. So I'm doing my left side first. My right portion of my back is not touching the foam roller at all. And you want to stay within about that 6-inch window of your hips and where your bra strap would sit. All right. Making sure we're still recording, I'm switching now to the right side. Same 6-inch window on the back. And you can see here how my back is not touching on the left side. All right, 10-second switch. We're going to move to upper back. So this is going to be from the upper part of your bra strap to your shoulders. I like to hold my hands behind my head to kind of support and roll. I feel a lot of tightness up in my rhomboid and in my shoulder blades. So make sure you're rolling, and if you feel that knot, hold the pressure, allow it to sit, and kind of release that pressure there. And then once it releases, continue rolling. All right, 10-second timer. Now, we are going to do our lats. So you're gonna roll to your side. This is going to be, you're going to slightly tilt back. So you're getting kind of like the side of your upper back and here on the side of your body. And I'm not holding myself up with this arm, it's completely relaxed. So that way all your pressure is where you are rolling. I'm switching sides. We're doing our right side now. Same concept, do not put any pressure in this hand. You can see I'm holding it up and still rolling. All right, 10-second timer. We are going to go to our sides, but we're doing our TFL here. And so you're going to be on the side of your leg. You can see this leg is laying flat. This leg is just helping to support, and you are rolling here. Really getting that side of the quad. All right, 10-second timer. We're rolling over and switching. All right, and last one, we're gonna roll over and we are going to do our quads. Now again, quads can be done individually, but for the purpose, we are going to do them together. So this is just the portion between your hips and your knees. Days.
Activity completed.
All right, and that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining and following along with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. It just helps me get that additional exposure and help others. So please do that below, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.